Hey guys, it's Msfili. Welcome back to the channel. It's Saturday and we working on Saturday too, guys. When you're self-employed like yours truly, you need to sell your JJ even on the weekends, okay? Okay, so the story is, yesterday I was just on Marketplace. I have handbags turned on for notifications, so anybody posts bags, it usually comes up to my, at the beginning of my feed for Facebook. So I saw this bag and I was like, oh, she has it listed as a Coach, and I looked at it and I've never even ever seen this style of bag before from Coach. I didn't even think it was Coach. I mean, the silhouette was very Coachy, and obviously she had other pictures, and I was like, that is so weird. So I Google imaged it, nothing came up, and I was like, okay. So then I just typed in Coach blah 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 bag, nothing came up, and I was like, so weird. And then I kind of had to scroll all the way down, and then I found an article on racked.com, and I believe there's another article on Purse blog. Basically, I don't see this bag listed anywhere, like on the resale market. I don't see it on Etsy, I don't see it on eBay, I don't see it on Facebook, well, except for when I saw it. I don't see it on Poshmark, like nowhere. A variation of this bag is listed on eBay, but it's the smaller crossbody, and they want $250 for it. $250 for a used Coach, guys. Basically, this bag is a Runway bag. It was featured in the fall of 2015 when creative director Stuart Vivers, or however you want to pronounce it, but I'll just say Stuart Vivers was the creative director. So back around that time, they were trying to be less logo heavy and focus more on luxury and minimal branding. I think that was a turnaround for Coach when they were, trying to not be as logo heavy, even though I feel like a few years later, logo heavy like boomed with Balenciaga or Chanel, Louis Vuitton, Fendi, like logo. But Coach was trying to steer away from that. Yeah. So it leads me to believe that this bag might be rare. I don't know. I don't know. Do you guys maybe have it listed on Craigslist or Kijiji or a Facebook Marketplace group where you live? Because I don't see it anywhere. I literally messaged my friend Carol. She's a Coach lover, and she's like, bitch, I've never seen that bag either. And then when she's the one that actually found the two smaller crossbodies on eBay, I think it was. And yeah, and she loves Coach. She lives for Coach. She would die for Coach. Okay. So she is a Coach professional, and she didn't even know about this bag. Anyway, less talking, more showing, I guess, kind of like a stripper. We are strippers deep down inside, but okay. So guess how much this bitch had it listed for? $65. And she listed it as in new condition. And I was literally oh my god, I need this bag, I know it's worth more. I told her, I'll take it, I'll e-transfer you right now. I never e-transfer anybody right now. I don't e-transfer them before picking an item up. I usually am look, bitch, I am prepaying you. I don't know who the fuck you are. But this instance I did, because it was just $65 anyway. And she was taking long to message me. She's a mom, and she was I have a baby, I'm breastfeeding, it's midnight, my kid is, so I was kind of and then when I tried to send her an e-transfer, it was bouncing back, but she gave me the wrong e-transfer. And then I paid, and then today I went to go pick up, and oh my god, there's a huge fire downtown. I had to literally reroute, 20-minute reroute, because there's really no way. I live on the edge of the city, so I'm pretty much almost out of town. I don't actually I'm literally you drive 2 minutes down and literally you're out of town. So I'm pretty much out of town. I'm pretty much living out of town. I've said, did I say out of town a million times? So to get to the other end of the city, I need to drive through downtown, but I couldn't because there was a huge fire. And it was kind of funny because I think it just happened this morning, or maybe early in the morning, 2 a.m., 5 a.m., because it was super sunny, and then all of a sudden it got cloudy. And I'm assuming it got cloudy because of all the smoke that went up in the air. But yeah, the whole city smells like smoke. I had to detour all around. So instead of going this way, I went that way. I asked to meet at a hotel that I used to fornicate in with a married man, but I couldn't get there in time, so he just met me at Salisbury House. So we ended up meeting there, and I got the bag. Now, don't get me twisted. I am happy with the bag, but that bitch lied. Like, there is some color transfer on it, minimal color transfer, that I'm going to YouTube and try and get out. If I can't get it out, there is a fix for it too. So it's okay. But I hate when people do that. Like, they list it as like new. Bitch, this isn't like new. I mean, it is like new except for that part, but whatever. Okay, I'll stop talking and I'll start showing you the bag. This is the bag, guys. It is the Lucky bag from Coach. She's so lucky. She's a star, but she cries, cries, cries in the lonely heart thinking. Yeah, it really reminds me of the color blocking that Celine did with her mini luggages. But when she handed me the bag, the weight of it, I was like, yes, bitch, this is quality. Quality. You kind of have like the off-white. You have the Lucky right there, and then you have the back right there. You have the handles, the crossbody strap. What I love is like it's a mixture of metals. So you have like the matte kind of silver, and then you have the matte black on the hardware. It's in perfect condition, guys. Perfect. The only issue is there are areas of color transfer that you can see right there. So there's one, wait, let's see, right here. You can see right there, color transfer there, and color transfer right here. And okay, you have Coach right there. I think those are the only areas of color transfer. Oh, and it has feet. Yay! Oh, and a little bit of color transfer right here. So there are spots of color transfer. Not a big deal. I mean, I'm going to try and get it out. If not, there are solutions to fix it. Like there's either I could put those tea petal flowers maybe at Coach on it, or I can maybe color match it with some like, you know, blot it with color match leather dye. I'm gonna try and lift it out though. Oh, and there's one more mark right here, but I know that it's from the hardware. You have some tarnishing there because of the hardware being like what do you call this? What do you call this hardware? I can't remember. I'm losing my train of thought. But look at that beautiful hardware. You have like the whip stitch on the keychain there. There's not even a Coach on there. I think they meant for you to like engrave your initials there. It's right there. And then you have this really nice metal Coach thing there, and everything is labeled Coach. You have Coach on here and here. Like, this is a high quality bag. Like, it's very comparable, I feel like, to the Rogue and to the Daydreamer, because I feel like those two bags, the Rogue being their creme de la creme bag, their Daydreamer being below it, I feel like this is comparable to the Daydreamer in quality and exclusivity and expensiveness. It is beautiful. I love it. Oh, the inside is just this beautiful black, and then this doesn't have a serial number, but I feel like it is in here somewhere. When they don't have it on the Creed, I feel like they have it on a tab, but I can't be 100% sure. But yeah, that is the bag. It is the Lucky bag from Coach, 2015 fall runway bag by Stuart Rivera being the creative director. That is the bag, guys. That is what we drove half an hour for. For $65, you can't go wrong, guys. You can't go wrong. It's about the size of a Speedy, I'd say 30. Yeah, Speedy 30. I love it. And come on, Lucky, you cannot go wrong with that saying, because we all want to be lucky. We all want to progress in life. We all want to manifest things. And speaking of that, Kate, off topic, but literally I was on TikTok and on my phone last night and this morning watching about that UFO that they shot down in Alaska, and I was just getting the creeps, and then I'm like, oh my god, we're gonna have an intergalactic war. I haven't found love yet. I haven't been skinny yet. I haven't done a lot of things yet, and we're gonna have a fucking war with the aliens. Yeah, I think it was Friday. There was like this cylindrical object that was like the size of a car that was floating around Alaska, and then Joe Biden like said, like, shoot it down, and then they shot it down. So yeah, now I think they're recovering all the pieces. They're gonna try to out, like, you know, they ain't gonna tell us shit. They ain't gonna tell us shit. The United States government is so corrupt, they're not gonna tell us shit. But I'm trying to remain positive, okay? Because my reality is what's reality. So we're not going to have an intergalactic war with aliens. Not yet. I would like to be long dead before our planet has intergalactic wars with aliens. And then after that, I started watching a podcast on the Idaho student murders. The one where there was like 4 students in a house and they all got massacred by this guy. And there was like the 2 roommates downstairs that survived, and they heard all the noise, but they just thought that they were partying upstairs. But it's like such an urban legend. It was actually featured in the movie Urban Legend, where you think that someone is partying, but literally they're getting murdered. And then after that, I started watching the Sarah, what's her face, that stuffed her boyfriend in the suitcase and then tried to play it off that they were playing hide and seek. You get in this rabbit hole from UFOs to murders, and it's kind of like, ooh, makes me appreciate life a little more. Except for the aliens. I'm actually worried about that. I'm low-key anxiety worried about aliens, because there's just so much shit going around in the skies and in our oceans that we don't know. And literally it just takes it takes a millisecond of a day in time of a date for an alien to arrive or to get an invasion, or because I firmly believe that there are other species of life form somewhere. We can't think that in the entire universe, galaxy, millennia, that we are the only species that was able to progress into what we are today. Like it can't. It's not theoretically possible. In my opinion. Okay. Like there's just so many, because like, have you ever seen the end of Men in Black, or have you ever seen those YouTube videos where they show the Earth and they kind of pull back and they show the Earth and then our galaxy and then our universe, and then just like there's just so much. There's just so much we don't know. There's so much that we haven't even explored, like our own oceans. Like what the hell is down there, you know? Anyway, I sound like a radical, but I do firmly believe that there is life form, and I do believe that we know that there's life form that's come here to check us out. I mean, as a species, like we all, when we see something new, we're curious, we check it out, we want to investigate, we want to see, we want to acquire knowledge. There's just, oh God, I can't even. Please let me get a boyfriend and have lots of sex first before we have an alien invasion. God, please. All for the video today. What do you guys think of the bag? Have you ever heard of this collection? Because I haven't. The only 2 things that I know that I've seen online that came with this collection is this bag and the smaller crossbody. I don't know if there was any other SLGs that came with it. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you're having a fantastic weekend, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I love you. Be safe. Be positive. Keep manifesting those dreams, because they will come true. Bye.